Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to another stream. If you guys are new here, in the morning we come in, we take a look at NQ price action, see what happened overnight, and then from there we decide what it can do going into that New York session. So let's get into it. Let's see what we have here on these time frames and where we stand. So we'll take a look at 4 hour first here. So we'll take a look at this 4 hours. So there's our not previous day's range, but price did sweep that previous daily low. They have that Sunday open, and we are just about hitting the OTE of that range. Looks interesting here. So if price wants to continue, given that we are already above or through the 50% of that daily whatchamacallit, 50% of that previous day's range, so we do have potential for an outside day here. It does pose a little bit, it could happen here. So good morning, and all of this is also written inside our Discord. If you guys are interested, www.papertraders.io or at the Paper Traders on Twitter. So looking at this 4 hour, we have swept the previous daily low here and are getting above the previous days. 50% of the range, which does pose a potential for an outside day here for us. An outside day here for us. We cooked through that fair value gap on the 4 hour. That was one of the things that we mentioned on the last stream last night. We were talking about this fair value gap. As you can see, we cooked through it, came back to retest it, and now we're continuing through it. So the 4 hour FVG also got retested, and is now showing support. So that is on that 4 hour. On the hourly, let's see here. On the hourly, we could look for potentially sweeping, not the previous daily here, but maybe coming back down to retest this fair value gap, and maybe sweeping this previous hourly low, because the open 24. No, it didn't make a low, so it does have low. But we could potentially maybe retest this fair value gap, right, that we did invert, and then continue to the upside again, similar way that we did it with the 4 hour. So on the hourly, price although ended up flipping in FVG, can give us a potential retest opportunity before we can continue to the upside. FVG from 24,611 and to 24,569.25, right? That is what we have there. We tested. So over here, this is what we could maybe, right? Like something like that. That's a maybe. That's a very maybe. Maybe case drawn out. If they just want to continue price up in here. Nothing too crazy on these. So we do have a few fair value gaps on the low side here. So above, we obviously are looking at that previous daily high here. That's going to be a level that we outlined, 24,805. We have these kind of equal lows on up above that we do also want to highlight and outline. All of these levels play into effect of what is the potential, right? Where can price reach to? And those are the things that at least I always like to outline, look for. Previous 4 hour lows, if we sweep previous 4 hour highs here, right, which I believe, did we sweep the previous 4 hour high? We did sweep the previous 4 hour high, we're way above it. So previous day 50, right there at 24,569.50. Given the Asia session consolidation London range or London manipulation above it, right, we could be looking for a potential New York reversal, right? For this, we can either sweep the top here and then continue down, or we can just continue to the upside. Mondays are typically their own little animal. They like to do whatever. 12-hour level up above. Let's see. So these are the 12-hour levels. A few fair value gaps below. So we do have. Let's have two significant FVGs below on 15, and continue to support price. So as long as those FVGs continue to support price, we will continue to trade to the upside. Could be watching that 24/745 75 level above on the 12-hour for a potential rejection. And that's all I got today. All right. So on that 12-hour, could be watching for potential rejection there. As price is continuing into this direction, a small little fair value gap that is coming up 24/745.75. Watch out for that. And that is all I have today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you. I appreciate you. And we'll see you on the next one. Just later tonight. Peace out.